What's up? Welcome to day 4.1. This is gonna be your push day. We're gonna get started with a foam roller. Again, if you got a ball or something, these are the balls we have here through Skills. If you have a ball or something, go ahead and use that. We're gonna foam roll the quads, foam roll the back, and foam roll the TFL. I know we've done the quads before, we've done the back. TFL, find this bone right here in front of your hip, and then right down below that, off to the side a little bit, is gonna be your TFL muscle, kind of that hip flexor muscle. So for this one, we're just kind of rotating onto that side a little bit and then getting right below that knee. It's not a very big muscle, so let's just hang out there for a second, back and forth 10 times, and then taking it down to the quad, all the way down into that medial part of your quad as well. So right to the left side of the knee as well. If you're a little tight on that outside, you can get the outside of the leg as well, where I'm rolling all the way down, all the way up. I like to bend my knee, extend it as I'm going through that motion, just to get everything moving on that hard surface a little bit there. So next from there, we're gonna do a kneeling hip flexor. Right here, tucking those hips underneath you, squeeze that butt, drive those hips forward. I wanna hang out here for about 20 or 30 seconds, keep that core tight so we're not arching. Go ahead and grab the back of the foot. We'll hang out here for an additional 20 or 30 seconds. Both sides, if you need a pad for your knee or something, that's fine. And then next we're gonna do is we're gonna do a double kind of ankle stretch here. So in this down dog position, so I'm in a push-up position, pushing those heels straight back, walking my hands back. I'm pushing my hips and I'm pushing my shoulders back that direction, heels towards the ground. Relax, come back to that push-up position. We'll go through 10 reps. All right, for the movement prep part of this, we're gonna do bear crawls first. So we'll do 10 steps each side, just going forward, bear crawls. Toes are tucked under right here. All I'm doing is opposite arm, opposite leg. Stay nice and tight so those shoulders and those hips aren't moving from side to side. Put a cone on your low back if you need help with keeping those hips from dropping side to side, all right? Next we're doing is world's greatest stretch. So big step forward. Keep that back leg straight. So as you can see here, that back leg is locked out, my knee's locked out. Hands down the middle. Drop that elbow down. Rotate up to the sky. Straighten out that front leg and get the hamstrings. One more time. Back up. Let's get 5 of those each side. Then we're gonna do just lunge and rotation. So forward lunge, hands up, rotate over that front leg. Forward lunge, hands up, rotate over that front leg. What else we got here? Chicken walks. So chicken walks. Hands on your hips. Done these once before. Kicking that foot out. Really think about activating that quad. So squeezing that quad as much as you can right here. Just trying to get that quad going. All right, to start movement skills, we're gonna do some linear stuff on the wall, starting off with our marching. So coming back here, falling forward, having a good angle, pushing into that wall, keeping the core tight. We're bringing our knee up, right below 90, pulling that toe up. We're just gonna march right now, okay? So we're getting into that position on each foot. I'm thinking about pushing that turf back that way. Get used to that position. Let's just get about 10 each side, and then we'll do 2 rounds of 5 exchanges, okay? So with an exchange, I'm gonna start with 1 foot up, then I'm gonna switch, 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 okay? When we're doing those, we're trying to keep that upper body as still as possible and just move those legs. Think about firing that turf straight back behind you, or that ground straight back behind you, and then getting that opposite knee up into that optimal position, which again is right below 90, right? And bringing that toe pulled up towards the sky there. All right, to continue movement skills, we're gonna get straight into some of our marching here. So pulling those shoulders back, big arm swing, knee up, right below 90. I'm thinking about striking right underneath my hips, and those toes are pulled up towards the sky. So we're just transitioning what we did from the wall onto the turf. Taking that into A skips. So with the A skip, just a double tap with that march. So 2 taps each foot. You can start off nice and easy. If you don't want it just kind of complicated, you can put your hands on your hips and just start it off in place. Then take it forward and then move your bring your arms into it. So next one, so we're gonna do 2 rounds of 10 yards there. Next one, 2 rounds of 10 yards B skips. So same thing, when I bring that foot up though, I'm gonna kick it straight out and then bring it back underneath. So around, out, back underneath. So it looks like this. So going out, I'm getting that turf, kicking that foot out, all right? So we're just getting that knee a little more explosive on the way out, swiping it back underneath. Like I said, 2 sets, 10 yards. As we transition into Plyos, we're gonna do some single leg Plyos today. So to get things going, we're just gonna go a 2 to 1 depth drop. So hands up, bring those toes up, and we're just gonna throw everything down, drop, stick that landing. Look at yourself in the mirror, or video yourself like I'm doing, so you can see if that knee is caving in at all. We do not want to see that knee cave in like that, right? So up on those toes, drop down. Side view. So the harder I throw those hands down, the more force is gonna put into my quad, into my knee, okay? 2 sets of 5 of those. If those are feeling good and you're pain free, move on to single leg counter movement jump. We're gonna stick each one of these, okay? So hands on my hips right here, drop down, stick, reset. Again, I'm looking to see if that knee's caving in. If it's not, you can go ahead and continue those. Make sure they're pain free, and that's all we got today.